Hello, my name is Rachel Marr, a Springboarder at Girl Spring, and this is Alex Broadhead, the current VP of Digital Banking at CommerceOne Bank. Hi, we're so happy to have you here today. Could you please elaborate and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, absolutely, and thank you so much for having me here today. I'm so glad to be here. As Rachel mentioned, I am the current VP of Digital Banking for CommerceOne Bank. So that really just means that I help our clients with everything related to their digital experience.
Did you have to get any special training to go into this career?
Actually, no. I went to UAB. I studied English with a concentration in professional and technical writing. And then just, through various career decisions, found myself in banking. So no special degree is required for that. I actually work with several people who had non-finance degrees and then ended up also working in banking.
Okay, sounds very interesting. Did you always want to do banking or?
I think when I was in school, I definitely wanted to work in editorial. I saw myself writing a lot, maybe even editing, and I was able to work in that for a while. But, as I started a family, I felt like I wanted to be involved in work that was a little bit more regimented, not so many nights and weekends, not so much travel. Writing involves a lot of travel. And so I found myself working in technology for a little bit, and then that kind of paved the way for me to dive more into banking.
What special skills are needed to do this type of work that you are currently working in as a banker?
So the good news, especially on the digital side of banking, so much of what I do can be taught. There are so many training opportunities available if you can just get your foot in the door in the industry. I think that some of the soft skills that are a little harder to train on are just a mind for troubleshooting. So seeing a problem and then working methodically through that problem to determine what the root of the issue is. And then also a big part of my job, working with technology, so many things can go wrong and you never know which variables are influencing that issue. So just having a willingness to not know the answer, but being totally comfortable just figuring out as you go.
Yes, very great skill. Is your current career path, would you recommend it?
Oh, absolutely. I love what I do. I feel like people hear banking and they're like, oh, I don't know if that's for me. I'm not that great at math, or I can't do this, that, the other, but it has been just an incredible career path for me, and I highly recommend it, especially for women looking to get into a STEM field that doesn't require specialized education.
Are you involved in any community work that has helped you with your career?
I am, and that's actually something that I am very passionate about, and I'm so grateful that working in banking affords me opportunities to be more involved in the community. I have worked with Girl Spring for a couple of years now, and I have obviously loved that experience. I love the ability to just be involved in the lives of young women who are also trying to just figure out next steps and be a mentor that I wish that I had at that age. And then in addition to that, I also serve on the Glenwood Junior Board. I've been with them for 4 years now, and it's an incredible organization. And then I recently joined the American Red Cross Board, and so I'm diving into that and learning more about what involvement in that looks like.
Okay. I've also heard that you are working in tech. Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yes. So when I transitioned from working in editorial, my first job in tech was actually at Daxco. They're a local software development company based in Homewood, and that was just such a incredible experience. Not only just for developing my skills and my passion for technology, but also seeing what an incredible corporate company culture could look like, and what it takes to really build that. And so that was just a fantastic experience. I cannot recommend them enough to anyone looking for a job in that space.
Okay, very interesting. What is one thing you have learned as a businesswoman that has served you well over the years?
I think that one of the things that I learned, especially early on, not just at Daxco, but as I ventured into banking, was to just see opportunity everywhere. Every interaction, everything that comes your way is a potential opportunity, and so don't snub it, don't brush it off or blow it off, but really just be present and just see where that takes you.
Every opportunity that comes, you have to take advantage of that, because why not? What is one big piece of advice that someone has given you?
I was advised very early on in my career to do things nervous. And what I took from that was I think that at least I put a lot of pressure on myself to feel ready and to feel qualified. And so going along with seeing opportunity was, for me, just even if you're nervous, even if you don't feel 100% prepared, just step out there and do it and allow that to grow you.
Don't let your anxiety or your nervousness get the best of you, because you just letting the opportunity go. So it would be great to just go in a situation nervous. Like say you got to do a speech or something. You go into that situation nervous, but once you actually start speaking, you do not feel as nervous anymore. Like you start to get more comfortable with talking, and then you start to think to yourself, why was I nervous in the first place? This is not that bad. So I really can relate to every single thing you're saying, and I know that everyone who's watching this can relate to this as well. So for our last question, I would love to ask you, what is some advice that you can give to girls who would like to go into the career path that you have gone down? Just some good advice that you think would be great for the audience.
Yeah, I think that a great first step for venturing into this career path is looking for internship opportunities and mentorship opportunities. There are so many incredible women who work in banking, and I think that they're undertapped. I think that younger women in the community could be going to them and seeking learning opportunities with them, because they are just a wealth of knowledge and experience, and I'm so grateful for the women further along in their banking career who were willing to take me under their wing and help me continue to grow and excel.
That was the end of this interview. I thank you so much for being here today. Me, Girl Spring, thank you so much. I'm Rachel Morrow, Girl Spring, Springboarder, and this is Alex Broadhead, the current VP of Digital Banking at CommerceOne Bank. Thank you for watching.